Good evening, everyone. This is Joe Giuliano, and I want to welcome you to our Thursday night webinar for New You Life, where it's all about you. Very exciting. Thanks for giving us your time tonight. And please don't forget to thank the person that invited you to this meeting. They thought enough of you to bring you here. We are very excited about what we're doing. We're going to jump right in and get started. I'm going to read our income disclosure statement. His practicality dictates that everyone's results will vary as we're all unique and different. Basically, it takes hard work to make a substantial income in this business. Some people will make no money at all. The earnings of a new partner will be 100% dependent on their skills, commitment, leadership capabilities, and market conditions. Common sense suggests that in most opportunities, one will find exceptional individuals that will perform well above average, while others will perform under the average. And New You Life does not guarantee any level of income or success. Okay, thanks for bearing with me. I had to do a little mute there. Had somebody off mute. And let's continue. Well, guys, you know what? This is awesome that I get to talk about our company first and foremost, and our founder, Alex Goldstein, president, CEO, and product formulator. Alex is an iridologist. He's a homeopath. He is a manufacturer. He has been in the nutrition business for 26 years. He has over 900 products. His stores are absolutely awesome. I've been in them. And one thing he loves is he loves helping people. And when I heard the story of how New You Life, the idea, the vision that he had, and then I became a part of it, back in the spring of 2017, I got very excited to be a part of his vision, and I think you will as well. Now, we just started in 2017. Our home office is in San Francisco. All our key functions are in-house. When I say our key functions, if you decide to join us, they are as well as yours. I want you to take ownership. We own the R&D, we own the lab, and the intellectual properties. And guys, you're going to hear a great story. The product that we're going to talk to you about tonight has a 14-year lifespan, and I love that. When I heard about it, I thought it was so compelling. I wanted to be a part of it. When I tell other people about it, they must feel the same way because they want to be a part of it. And 14 years ago, Alex started the journey when he built the product that we're going to speak about tonight. And it was on the market for 5 years in the California area, and it started to gain traction regionally. And I think it raised the eyebrows of the FDA because he literally was served a cease and desist order. He had to take the product off the market, obviously. And two things he learned when that happened. One, he had a 90% retention rate with his clientele. And two, his clientele was not going to let him rest until he brought this product back on the market. So he took the challenge, and he had the wherewithal to go to the FDA and find out what it would take to have this product legal on the market. And it took him a year to obtain it. Once he did, he was only allowed to produce 450 bottles in a 90-day period. Can you imagine? And as time went on, that was 7 years ago, between then and February of 2017, that restriction was gradually lifted where he can produce and sell more. Now it is completely lifted. We are completely able to manufacture and sell all of the HGH gel in a homeopathic form that we would like. And that is exactly what knocked me off the fence. I've been in this industry for 23 years. I took a 3-year hiatus. And I, thought many times, I wonder if the right product will ever come about. See, I am a product person. In my heart, I know I can sell anything, but I don't like to do that, and I'm not going to do that. The way I look at a network marketing company in direct sales is the company must come after the product. We have to have a product that people will buy regardless if they're making money or not. It has to be that good. And when I heard we had the only FDA-registered transdermal over-the-counter HGH product available without prescription, registered with the United States government, I thought, I have to do this. I hope some of you, I'm sure some of you feel the same way. I've spoken to many of you. And when you couple a product like HGH in a homeopathic form. As sexy as it is, you simply pump the gel onto your forearm, rub it in, let it soak in twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. It's so easy to apply. And people want this product. You just get hooked on it. My wife and I can't go a day without our gel. And you couple that with direct sales. You couple that where you're in business for yourself and not yourself, where all you have to do is carry the message of your story and this product from you to another. Yeah, it's like franchising, but it doesn't come with all the, expensive upfront fees that come with owning a business or owning a franchise. So that's what we've done, guys. We're going to, we believe that your financial freedom is going to be the byproduct of loving what you do every day by sharing this darn product. And that is what gets me excited, okay? Tonight, we're going to talk about the uniqueness of this NDC registered product and the global demand. We're going to talk about you being your own boss. We're going to talk about unlimited earning potential. That's what drew me to this industry when I was 25 years old. We're going to talk about you having a service team around you, not just, with the company, but on your team as well, as you'll realize that we have coaches, within the team that are here to literally help you build a business. And all of that is what's exciting to me, is when we can say, hey, you can launch this for as little as $199 and start your own business. And there it is. There's the product. I mean, check it out. The only FDA NDC registered product that's in HGH gel. I love going to the FDA site. I probably go there twice a week I do. I just go and plug in the number just to look at it. I think it's so cool. But I think it's something that everybody wants and wants to have. It's very simple to incorporate. As I said, you apply it with a measured dose twice a day and rub it in. You don't have to swallow anything. You don't have to do something 5 or 6 different ways or 5 or 6 different products. It's accurate dosing, and it is the maximum strength homeopathic dose that is allowable by law. Now check out some of the things on the screen. Now we have to say may, all right? For some of you that are here for the first time with me, I have to say that because this is not an FDA approved drug. An FDA approved drug means that the doctor had to write a prescription in order for you to obtain that. But this is an over the counter, like similar to maybe going and buying some Sudafed or some aspirin or something like that. But check these benefits out that you may experience. When I look at the screen, my wife and I, after 9 or 10 months, we've experienced most of these. We love this. I mean, it makes me, I told somebody today on a phone call that I literally feel like Superman. But imagine it like this, okay? If you walked into a room full of 50 and 60-year-olds, or even, I talk to 35-year-olds that are like, man, I don't have any energy left at the end of the day. Imagine that. But if you walked into a room full of people like that, and we all know everybody complains about a lack of energy, and said, how many of you would like to feel 20 years younger? They would all raise their hand, right? Don't you guys agree with me on that, don't you? And so when you look at this product, you merely mention it, and people are like, I want to know about it. And if they're not interested in the business, they want to buy the product. In my opinion, it's the easiest thing I've ever done. And that's very exciting to me, okay? So here's an article from Livestrong. I say documentation beats conversation all the time. So hold on a second. I have to have somebody drawing on the screen. I'll disable that. Thank you. Okay. So this is from Livestrong. Check out some of the stuff here. HGH levels peak during adolescence and deteriorate with age. I just highlighted a few pieces, but check out some of the the benefits experienced by those that undergo growth hormone replacement, increased stamina, elevated mood. Hey, those just came from the previous page, but someone else is saying it. Pretty cool stuff. Now check this out. It talks about the 30X solution. That is the strength that we use. Excuse me. That's the strength that we use in our HGH. And then I love this last part, where it talks about physical changes. It says it could be several months. Just imagine being able to observe physical changes. What if that does happen? What if that may happen for you? Pretty darn exciting when you look at the value proposition of being able to offer this product to every single person that you come across, all right? So listen, we're going to take a little hiatus from the webinar, and I'm going to do a new share. We have 71. We're gaining strength here. Pretty soon we're going to be maxed out at 100 people. Now we're gonna watch our product video, because I'm sure there's probably 5 or 6, maybe 10 people that haven't seen it. So let me switch gears here, and let's watch the product video for those of you that haven't seen it. Here we go.
We are aging, and it's inevitable. Around the age of 30, our bodies begin slowing down. This means people typically start experiencing weight gain, low energy, and decreased stamina, to name a few. Human growth hormone, or HGH, is a highly studied, well-documented hormone. And as a person ages, the amount of HGH that their body produces declines. So what can be done? At New You Life, our goal is to help you attain optimal health with quality and innovation working at the cellular level, which is why we bring you HGH Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. Each bottle contains an accurately dosed 2-month supply of the gel. HGH Gel should always be applied to the thin areas of the skin. This ensures that the gel will be transported directly to the bloodstream. Why should you try HGH Gel? When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, HGH Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form, which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Don't accept the symptoms of aging. Regain your youth with the only transdermal OTC human growth hormone product available. HGH Gel, the ageless standard.
Okay, exciting stuff, guys. And this brings me to the part of the presentation that I get to bring somebody on to share their story about what this product has done for them. And oh, by the way, that video, if you're wondering how do they do this business, I would say our primary marketing tool is sharing that video. So if you can, copy and paste that thing into a text or an email, you can do this business if you're wondering what we use that for. So now I've asked Hollis Rich out of Cleveland, Ohio to come on tonight. Hollis, are you with us? Hollis, are you there? Patty, can you hear me? Bear with me, folks. I just had him and I lost him. Hollis, can you hear me? Emily Jackson, I'm going to take my wife has been telling me, I'm going to unmute you, Emily. You didn't know I was going to do this. Emily, can you hear me? No. Hello there.
I can hear you.
Is this Emily?
It's Emily Jackson.
Hello.
Hello there. That must be little Jackson person. Emily, now my wife told me the other day that you have like 9 customers and sponsored like 5 people. Is that true?
Something like that.
I'm just going to take a wild guess and say you love this product.
Yes, love it.
Well, Emily, tell us. I really put you on the spot because Hollis couldn't get off mute, but I put you on the spot tonight. Tell us why you love it.
Well, I would just say that it is, at first I just thought this is going to be a great opportunity to get on board, and a couple of friends told me about it. But then when I got the product, I would say that it really is life-changing. The first first night I started sleeping well, and I thought, okay, this has to be in my head. And then I just kept using it, and I run a business full time that works me, 26 out of 24 hours of the day. And my brain constantly is going. So I'm overworked all the time, and I don't get, a good sleep. So now I'm getting 8 hours sleep. Then I started noticing a couple weeks later, my energy was up. And then a couple weeks later, my mood is different. And I'm turning 40 this year. So I'm outing myself. And I would just say that, things start changing 35 to 40. So this for me, it's the only thing I can explain. I haven't done anything different, except people are telling me that I look different, and I know that I feel different.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, that must be what's given you the passion to share this product and opportunity with so many people in a short period of time. So thanks for all your hard work. Congratulations, and thanks for letting me put you on the spot tonight, Emily.
Thanks for all the notice.
You are quite welcome. All right, I'm going to mute you all again. Thank you, guys. All right, let's continue. So, okay, it's very simple. You take the product and you put it with the business, and this is what I love about being your own boss, setting your own schedule. And ladies and gentlemen, most people start this part-time. There's not many people that can just walk away from their job or their business and do this full-time. I do, but I'm very experienced at it. So one of my favorite passions is helping someone start part-time and helping them, being able to get to that time in their life when they can say, hey, I can do this full-time. That's pretty awesome. You get to work from anywhere you choose. I tell people, don't worry about, going out to do your business. Just do your business when you're out. You run into people and talk with them. This is so easy to share. I love the fact that there's no limits. There's no ceiling over your head with our company. All right. Very, very exciting. And as I said before, yes, you're in business for yourself, but I guarantee you that you're not in business for yourself. Now we're going to talk a little bit about money. It's easy. We have an awesome product. It's easy to share. Simply toss the video to somebody and ask their opinion about it. When they have questions, you could bring them to one of our company-sponsored webinars or put them on the phone with a qualified coach that will help you answer that person's questions and give them the information they need. And, then when you look at our compensation plan, before we jump into that, I always love covering the income quadrant that was created by Robert Kiyosaki. I always use myself as the example. You look in the upper left-hand corner and it talks about being an employee. I remember being, 21 years old and being in aviation and, working all over the world. It was kind of fun. But, when we start having children, we start looking around like, what are we going to do? Because we didn't want to miss our children growing up. But that's when I realized that, yeah, I got 100% of my efforts, but it was only my efforts. And I was an employee. You've heard people say many times, job stands for just over broke. And I truly believe, and I believe this is a fact, that there's no such thing anymore as working 30 years and retiring with a gold watch and living happily and safely financially ever after. I don't think that exists anymore. And then you have the self-employed quadrant down in the lower left-hand corner. We did this before we discovered network marketing. We opened up a business, and I quickly learned that I owned a job. Emily just said it. She probably loves what she does, but I was looking at it to replace an income, but you heard Emily say it, 26 out of 24 hours. And I'm excited that our product's good enough to have her give a little bit of her time to her gel business. I think that's pretty cool. What really opened my eyes, when my wife and I were 25, we got inside this industry, and we didn't just learn about earning 1% from 100 people's income. We learned about earning the percentage of 10,000 people's income, and actually we're full-time by the time we turned 26. That, my friends, was awesome, and it was a great experience, and I've learned a ton from, I have a PhD. That's my poor high school diploma from network marketing for 23 years. But just an awesome opportunity. And when you think about it, you just take this product and we do everything else for you. You don't have to worry about the marketing material, employee taxes, any of that stuff. You just share the product. Now, when it really gets good, you move into the realm of an investor. How many of people on this call would love to possess money and time? How many people do we know that have both, that have all the time in the world, they have all the money in the world, and they're perfectly happy? It's few and far between, but that is the opportunity you have when you get into a leveraged situation where you're not, in a linear income situation trading time for money. There's only so much time to trade. But when you can build teams and you have the right product and people are hungry, guys, 80% of America is dissatisfied with the amount of money they make. That is a proven statistic, okay? So you just take our product and say, what can I do in this compensation plan? And we do have this on PDF if you want to read it. We also have a video of it. If you want to watch it, you just let us know. But retail commissions. So we have a customer program. We're going to show you when you obtain an auto ship customer, they pay $149. No shipping with that. You're going to earn $25. And if you get an auto ship customer that wants to come in at $169, that's where they don't want to get on auto ship, you're going to earn $45. Now, if you're qualified in the business, you can just get in, and the minute you get in, sign up customers, and you earn $25 or $45. However, if you brought 2 business partners in, that means you're qualified, so it allows you to earn an additional $10. So 25 plus 10, $35 per auto ship customer. And it also allows you to earn an additional $10 on the retail customer, $55. Pretty awesome. You just imagine how many customers you want. We also have an auto ship program where you really get rewarded for getting 20 auto ship customers that, as long as you keep 20 a month, and it could be the same that you start with month 1, you'll get paid on them, all year long as they buy their product once a month. We also have a commercial program that is covered in depth in the PDF. And then we have team acquisition bonuses. Moving away from the customer program, you will learn that when you sponsor people into the business to be your business partners as distributors, fellow distributors, depending on the size of the pack they buy, every time you sponsor someone, if they buy the associate pack, that's our smaller pack, you earn $20 one-time bonus. If you sponsor a pro pack, which is our medium pack, you earn $60. And you sponsor somebody on an executive product pack, you earn $120. And as many of those people as you want to sponsor, you can earn as many team acquisition bonuses as possible. And by the way, the retail commissions are paid weekly. The team acquisition bonuses are paid weekly. Actually, everything but our car bonus is paid weekly, so it's pretty cool. We have a coaching bonus. That same $20, $60, and $120 that gets paid out every time a new person joins to the person who sponsors them is also paid out to the first coach, life coach, ambassador, and diamond ambassador. Those are upline coaches that are going to help you build your business. They get rewarded. They get a bonus as product packages are purchased as well for helping those that are new on the team build their business. Pretty exciting. So let's change pages here and let's talk a little more about the team commissions, which we also love to call cycles. Now, this is pretty exciting because what it is as you build teams, okay, you're going to, remember I said you bring 2 business partners in, one on your left and one on your right. Well, that qualifies you to earn team commissions, all right? Now, wouldn't it stand to reason if you sponsor those people, they came in with a pack, and that creates a group volume on your left and your right. And those people are going to obtain some customers, and they're going to sponsor some other distributors, and you're going to have a left group volume and a right group volume. Every time your left group volume reaches 400 and your right group volume reaches 600, or vice versa, it could be 600 left, 400 right, doesn't matter. We're going to pay you a $40 cycle. Okay, it's called a team commission cycle, and you're getting paid on the volume that is generated through your business. This is the distribution force. These are stores that you've brought in, people as stores all over the country. There's no limits. There's no guidelines around, you can call someone in another state, doesn't matter. And as this volume grows, you get paid a cycle every time it hits 400 and 600. I like to look at it as bottles, ladies and gentlemen, bottles of gel. 3 on one side, 5 bottles on another, boom, it pays a $40 cycle. That same day, if another 3 bottles pass through one side and 5 bottles through the other side of your business, boom, it pays another cycle. even if they flip-flop. If you have one of your legs, let's say your left leg has 50,000 in volume, and every time your right leg generates 400 points, it's going to pay a cycle. Every time 3 bottles of product pass through the right side of your business, it's going to pay another $40 cycle. So just imagine how many times do you want that to happen? And as you promote yourself, that gets turned into $60 cycle when you hit coach rank or higher. So let's say you're a coach and it cycles 10 times a day, that's $600. If it happens 100 times a week, that's $6,000. If it happens 200 times in a week or a month, that's $12,000. So we will pay you 2 things I want to point out. Number 1, we will pay you 417 cycles per week, which equals $25,000 a week, which is $1.3 million a year. That's one point I want to make. Second point I want to make is us as distributors, we go on an auto ship for $140 every month. Guess what? $140 goes into the tree each and every month. So what I'm saying is $1 equals 1 point in the tree. That is very hard to find in a binary. I don't know if another one exists. Our pay plan is just absolutely smoking, okay? Now, the next one I want to talk about a little more in depth is what we call a check match. And check match is paid from the team commissions. So let me explain. When you become a coordinator, that means that all the people that you personally sponsor are on your level 1. You know, you don't just bring 2 people. I teach people as soon as they get in the business, I tell them, let's get your 2. Let's get your 2 right away, and then let's get 10. So I want people to sponsor 10 or 15 or 20. Reason for that is it's more profitable for them. I want them to maximize the amount of money that they can make. When you become a coordinator, all the people on your level 1 that you personally sponsored, you're going to earn a 10% match on their team commissions check that we talked about on the previous slide. So if you sponsored me and I made $100 for the week, you're going to make $10 off me. If you sponsored Emily and Emily made $1,000 for the week, you're going to make $100 off Emily. If you sponsored Jill and Jill has the plan maxed out as far as the team commissions at $25,000 a week, guess what? You'll earn $2,500 per week off Jill. And you can never lose that because you sponsored me, Emily, and Jill. You're always going to get a match on our team commissions check. And then as you can see, when you promote yourself to coach, you're going to get a 15%. You've got a 5% pay raise. So now you're getting 15% on level 1, and you're getting the 10% match on the people on your level 2. I think you'd agree with me that exponentially, if you have 10 people on your level 1, you probably are going to have 20 or 30 or maybe even 40 or 50 on your level 2, and you'll get a match on all those individual checks. And remember this, in our check match, and this is as well as in our coaching bonus, is every time you sponsor someone, that's a separate family tree. The computer keeps track of that. Even though they're in your left leg and your right leg, the computer knows that you sponsored me, you sponsored Emily, and you sponsored Jill, and the computer tracks that and always knows that we're on your second level in the unilevel. And as you can see, as you advance through the plan, life coach, ambassador, diamond ambassador, you're just going to pick up more levels all the way down to level 7 at 5%. It's very exciting. And in my opinion, the check match will outpay the team commissions someday, probably by 3 or 4 to 1. Think about that per week. Okay. So if you're watching this for the first time, if you've done this before, if you're wondering what's the training, if you've never done this before, I don't want you to worry about how, because we have a complete You Can Envision Success training system. We're going to take you from A, B, C, D, all the way through Z. We're even going to help with you on setting your goals. And then we're going to teach you exactly how to do this business by plugging in to an operational system that is helping create success. Last week, I think we had 6 or 7 coaches. We had 2 more coaches pop this week from New Jersey. Awesome guys, Joe and Frank. And we have many more behind this. So we're up to, like 9 or 10 coaches. We even have a life coach now. Very exciting stuff going on because people are plugging into a system. It's my philosophy that, systems duplicate and people complicate. So it's easy to follow a system. So don't worry about the how. We're going to give you that. I want you to worry about the why. All right. The support you're going to get is outstanding from every facet of your business to live conference calls, training. Next Monday night, we'll have an awesome training called Plug In. Don't miss that. I'll be doing that training, and you'll learn a lot of things to how to launch your successful business and keep it going so that it withstands the test of time. And here's the packs, ladies and gentlemen. This is so simple. People are like, Joe, how do I join? And I'm like, listen, pick a pack. It's that simple. The New You Pack's $199. You get 1 bottle of gel, your year's membership, and your year's website. The only other monthly fee is your product auto ship, which is $140. Then there's the Pro Pack. There's actually 4 gels. One of them you're getting for free. It's $4.99. And then there's the Executive Pack. Check this out. $8.99. You're getting 8 gels. 2 of them are free. You also get 2 tickets to our launch event, a $300 value, your membership, your website. And I tell people, look, you can look at this a few different ways. You come in at $8.99, you can sell 6 of your 8 gels, 2 for yourself, maybe 1 for you and your spouse, 1 to carry around in your car and demo to people, let them feel it, and sell 6 of them for $150 and put $900 back in your pocket. To me, that just makes absolute sense. Or pay a bottle forward. You're going to have people that sign up and say, hey, when yours comes in, replace mine. Guys, in my opinion, I'm not interested in garage qualifying anybody. What I am interested in, though, is you at least having enough products so that people can try it, you can get some customers, you can pay it forward, and you can build a business around it. So pick one of those. And guys, remember what I said a minute ago. It's not about how you would do this business, it's why. There are people on this webinar that are extremely successful, extremely wealthy. They don't have a lot of time, but they love this product and they're willing to share it. And they understand the magnitude of more than one stream of income. You know, I would guess that every successful individual has more than one stream of income. So very exciting. Again, I don't want you to worry about how. I want you to worry about why. What is it that you're passionate about? Passionate about what moves you. Figure out what that is, and it will give you the fuel and the desire that you need to build your New You Life business. So with that, thank you for your time tonight. This is very exciting. I look forward to meeting you all around the country. I want to say God bless everyone and have an incredible evening.